Hey my loves, this is Gabrielle Dejoie, and today we are going to talk about how do you organize a virtual baby shower. So this video was requested by one of my new lovely followers, and hi, I see you guys. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for following, subscribing, and I hope that you enjoy this content. Let me know down below what else you'd like to see. I'm definitely down for making new videos for you guys. So we're going to talk about some of the organizational aspects of my baby shower, and I'm going to give you guys kind of a in-depth look at how to set up a virtual baby shower. My baby shower was on a Zoom call, and so Zoom is a free app, but if you want to have more than 3 people, you have to have a subscription to go over the time limit of 40 minutes. So I suggest that whoever organizes the baby shower, if they have a work account or if they have their own account set up, or just make an account and purchase for a certain time amount so that you can have several people on a Zoom call. I can't even tell you how many people were on my baby shower call, but I probably invited over 50 people at least, and I would say probably 40 people or more showed up throughout the video call, and my baby shower was probably around maybe 2 hours or so. Definitely suggest that you have somebody who has a subscription to Zoom if you're going to use that platform. So invites were sent out by my cousin. First of all, I did not organize my baby shower. My baby shower was organized by my best friend of 20 plus years and my cousin, who is like my sister cousin, and they threw together a beautiful baby shower. I had to do very little prep, honestly, for it, but I'll show you what kind of things I did in preparation for this baby shower. So one of the things I did was compile a list of the emails I wanted to send out. My cousin asked me if I wanted paper invitations or if I wanted like virtual invites, and I figured that the easiest and the one that made the most sense was a virtual invite, especially so that maybe for the older generation it was easier for them to just click a Zoom link instead of typing in the crazy link that Zoom can give you. So I do suggest a virtual invite if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do your shower virtually. Invites were sent out by my cousin, and with that, I did have to follow up with some people because I know that with her email address, it wasn't coming from somebody that people necessarily knew. I had people from all walks of my life at my baby shower, and so some of them I had to say, hey, this email is coming from and give them her email address, or I might have had to later on email them separately the Zoom link. And so it's helpful to get the Zoom link and the invitation link from whoever is making the invite link as well. Additionally, what I did was I shared with her kind of the theme. I shared with my cousin the theme of what I wanted the shower to be. And so my baby kind of nursery theme is baby animals. And so I wanted kind of a similar theme for my baby shower. And so my cousin actually went on a site, I think she might have used Evite or something like that, and she found a golden baby animal template to send the invites. And so she filled in and, created the invites like that. So whatever Evite kind of website you use, you can look up different kind of themes that might match the theme of the baby shower. When the Zoom started, I got on right at time, and of course, you have to wait until people kind of gather and get on, and so it was some small talk, and it was really nice just catching up with some of the people that got on early, just like it was really sweet. So when the baby shower actually started, my cousin went ahead and shared that although we didn't all know each other personally, there was a connection, and that's why we were all there today. And that connection was me and my fiance. She was able to ask everybody to go around. She went square by square on Zoom and had everybody share their name, where they were located at that point in time, and also how they knew either me or my fiance. And so, you know what? This was such a beautiful part of the Zoom that I hadn't thought of. So this was a beautiful thing that my cousin and my best friend did, was how do you know everybody? Because the stories that people shared, the love that people shared, just letting me know, like, you know, I've known her since high school. I've known her since college. Some were fraternity brothers with my fiance. And it was just a beautiful experience to hear all of us like come together. This is where people could share sweet words of just congratulations or excitement for me and my fiance. It was just such a beautiful experience to hear from everybody individually, because obviously, if you have a lot of people on a Zoom call, organization is really key to this working out. And so other than this, a lot of people didn't have to say anything. They didn't have to chime in. They didn't have to feel pressured, but it gave everybody a chance if they wanted to stand up and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, and, you know, congratulations. That was definitely a beautiful part of the baby shower. At my baby shower, because a baby shower needs games, we played 3 games, and I'll go through each of those games to give you a little bit of tidbit. I'm sure you can look up on Pinterest to get more information and all that good stuff, but I'm just gonna go through them quickly. So the first game was The Price is Right. And in this game, I gathered, I think it was 4 or 5 baby items that I had, whether that was from gifts or items I had bought. I held up the item, stated what it was, and then everybody would write down on a sheet of paper or whatever that they had, the total of that item. And then we'd go through the 5 items, and then they added that total up, and that's what they sent in the chat. And so whoever was the closest to that number, that price, without going over, they win. And so one of my friends actually went over by a couple cents, I think, but they didn't win because you had to be under the price, you know, like Price is Right. So this was a really fun game. It's definitely one for like moms or new moms, because you might know what the numbers are for baby items like Boudreaux's butt paste and how much that costs if you get a 16-ounce thing. My cousin and best friend also actually organized prizes for these games, which was really sweet of them. And so they said, whoever wins, send them privately your address, and they would mail you whatever the prize was, which I'm guessing might have been like a gift card or something like that. But I thought that was really sweet that they actually put together sending out a prize for these games, because usually you do get prizes at baby showers. The games were organized by my best friend and cousin. They both came together. They also asked my input on what kind of games might you like? What kind of things might you not like? The second game was guess the circumference of my belly bump. So I had to have a tape measure on hand to do this. And also they asked me, was that something that you're comfortable with? Which I think is really important for the mama to be, because you don't want to put them on the spot. First of all, if it's their baby shower, you want to make sure that they're comfortable with everything that's going on. And so, especially a game that's so personal, like measuring maybe your tummy, you want to make sure that that's something that they want. I was fine with this, and so I had a tape measure on hand, and they also made sure to let me know prior to, like the day of, to have a tape measure for that specific game. With that game, people basically guessed what they thought the circumference of my belly would be, and then put their guesses in the comment section. So on the Zoom app, you have a chat section, and that's where people would put their guesses. The third game that we played, and this I think was because me and my fiance are such Disney fans, we played a Disney Pictionary. So this was a great choice by my cousin and best friend, because this one, basically they had different emojis. They had a list of like 30 movies. And so the thing was guess the movie title. And so they had emojis for each of the movies. And so Princess and the Frog might have been like a frog emoji, a princess crown, the magic kind of emoji. It was really fun because it was just, kid based, and also just a fun game people could get into. After the games, we had a toast, and so I was instructed to get some cider, some sparkling cider, so that we could do a toast. Anybody was welcome to have their own drink at home, obviously. I mean, it was a party. If we had been in person, we for sure would have had like an open bar or a bar there for everybody. It was also noted in the invitation to make sure you had a glass of champagne or something nearby to toast the couple. I think my dad said a couple words. I think a couple of other people shared a toast if they wanted to speak up and share some more words. Once again, a way to have more of an individual moment with certain people. And if some people want to share something just special and a special wish or a special prayer, that was really beautiful. So after the toast, my cousin shared that obviously babies need stuff. They need, clothing and bibs and pacifiers and cute stuff and play mats and all that good stuff. And so the next part of everything was opening gifts. Now, I registered at a couple of different places. If you've seen some of my other videos on this, I did my main registries at Amazon and Babylist. And so those were the two registries that were sent out on the invitation as well. People basically sent all the gifts to my house, and I received them and was able to kind of save some of the Amazon boxes that I knew were gifts. I could put them to the side and open them later. And so we opened gifts on camera. This is optional. If you don't feel comfortable opening gifts, you don't have to. My girlfriend's baby shower that was virtual, she did not open gifts on her baby shower. And I think that made it a lot shorter. With me, I did feel like people want to see the gifts that they give you. I think at a lot of baby showers, that's like the fun part, is like watching and seeing like, oh, what did you get? What is the new baby gonna wear? And what are the gifts? And you're excited, right? For the mom to be to open her presents. And so this is totally up to you. I was a little awkward about it. I felt a little awkward doing it, but also I know that it's something that people enjoy. So, you have to decide for yourself what you feel comfortable with. It was nerve-wracking for me because I felt like it was taking up so much time to open up the gifts. People definitely signed off during this time, which was fine. And some people stayed to watch all the gifts being opened. So that was just a part that made the shower, I think, longer. So if you want a short, kind of nice and sweet shower, you can definitely do a virtual shower within like 45 minutes to an hour. But my shower took quite a longer time because of, I think, the beginning when people introduced themselves, and then also for the gift opening. Somewhere in there, I think maybe closer to the beginning, I shared just how special it was to me that everybody was there, that everybody either sent gifts or sent words of affirmation and love and just support in any way that they could. All of that meant so much to me. It was really touching just to see all the boxes and all the faces. Like, it was just mind-blowing how many people showed up for us and showed up, to say, hey, we're so excited for you and this new life that you're bringing into the world. So I was really happy because ultimately I could not have had all of those people there if I had had an in-person baby shower. It would never have been possible because I have moved maybe 5 times to 5 different states in my life. And, you know, my fiance is from a different place than I am. And so, you know, it was just really sweet to be able to bring everyone together in that moment. As the mama to be, definitely make sure you take a moment to just, you know, share how much you're appreciative of this beautiful event and people showing up for you. I think that that is very beautiful, and it was just purposeful for me. I had to say it probably more than once or twice, and I cried so much at my virtual baby shower. Like, I was honestly in tears while everybody said their names and how we knew each other. I don't know that anybody really didn't share a beautiful story of how they knew me or my fiance. So I should mention that my best friend was kind of in charge of organizing and announcing the games. And so she was the host that said, okay, these are the game rules and da-da-da. My cousin was the one who was able to share the opening and the closing piece. And yeah, so the host closed out just thanking everybody for being there. And that was that. That was my virtual baby shower. And once again, such a beautiful experience. Do not let it get you down if this is where the current state of the world has guided you to, because honestly, it's so full of love. It's so beautiful. Yes, there's some different things and elements to it not being in person, but I think that there's also some positives to being virtual as well. So I hope that this gave you some insight on how to organize your own baby shower. I also hope it's not too long, but if you enjoy this video, like and subscribe, and we will be back soon with more videos. I really appreciate you guys for being here. I really appreciate all my new subscribers and so happy to have you. Definitely leave me comments down below. I want to get to know y'all, and yeah, let's chat. So if you are on your own mama to be journey, I'm wishing you a lot of love and a lot of luck. It's been a good journey so far. Hopefully we'll have a little baby bean on here soon. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.